And what's up everybody, welcome back to yet another video. In this video, we will be creating an account on DALL-E 2. So let's go ahead and inside Google, search for DALL-E 2. Here you can see that this is also a project of openai, just like Chatgpt. I'll just click over here. We are inside this website. Let's click try DALL-E 2. So here you can see you can log in with your Google account, continue with Google, and then you can click on your Google account. Okay, write down your name and click continue. Here you need to write your phone number and send code via SMS. And after doing this, you will be entering inside DALL-E 2. I'll just write my phone number and verify this. So you can see we are inside DALL-E 2. And in the next video, I will show you how to use DALL-E 2 to create stunning images. So when you log into DALL-E, you can see you can generate images from here. But when you log in, first, you get 50 free credits. Here you can see my credits, which are 33 right now because I've used it before. But when you log in, you get 50 free credits, and these are good for about a week. You can use 50 credits for about a week. Okay, so these are good to start. But once you run out of credits, what you can do is you can buy those credits. Just click over here, and you can see that you can buy 115 credits for $15. You can just increase that if you want more credits. But if you want to use it for a month, at least, I must say you at least buy it for $30 because 230 credits, I think, will be enough for you to last for a month. But if you are using it too much, then $30 credit can even run out in a week. Okay, so it's about your use, how much images you are generating. But what I'm suggesting is just don't buy those credits, just go with this 50. And after you learn a bit about DALL-E, after you think you're confident enough to go with it, then you can go here and buy some credits, for example, for $30, and this will last you a month. Okay, so DALL-E is not free, but you can buy those credits from here. So that's all about the credits. Now, let's jump right into DALL-E. About the commercial use of DALL-E, whether you can use the images that you created with DALL-E to sell them on any platform online. So basically, DALL-E allows you to sell your images online. You can see here, subject to content policy and terms. So there are policies and terms, you can read that, but you own the images you create with DALL-E. So basically, anything that you created with DALL-E, you own it, and including the rights to reprint. You can reprint it, you can sell them, and you can use them inside your merchandise. I will show you all of these things later in the course, that how to sell your merchandise. But basically, right now, here is the proof that you can basically sell your work that you created with DALL-E. Now, regardless of whether the image was generated with free or paid credit. So if you're using a free credit, the free 50 credits that we get, or you like using the paid credit, you have the right to use your image. You can sell your image, you can reprint it, you can use it in the merchandise. Okay, I'll show you all those things as well. But right now, just make sure that there's no copyright issues when selling your DALL-E work, because you own it, because you created it with the help of AI. So that's all about commercial use of DALL-E. Let's jump right into DALL-E, and let's learn how to create stunning images. We will see how DALL-E 2 works. So this is the main interface of DALL-E. If I scroll down, I can see the various prompts that people have given DALL-E and created different unique images. For example, if I hover over this one, a computer from 90s in the style of vaporwave. So basically, you can see also the style of vaporwave, how it looks like, and you can see that it is a computer from 90s. Pretty simple. So here you can see a 3D render. So it's a 3D picture. So you can see inside the prompt as well a 3D render of an astronaut walking in a green desert. So basically, we have to give the prompt that this is a 3D render that we want to create, then prompt will create, and then DALL-E 2 will create a 3D render. So here you can see that this is a style painting, okay, Koch style painting of an American football player. So so this is also a type of thing DALL-E can do, which is a Koch style painting. Okay, so if I come over here, a ball in a soup, that is also portal to another dimension digital art. So you can see that this is kind of a digital art thing. So a plush toy robot sitting against a yellow ball. So it's really a simple so a cartoon of monkey in space. Okay, so this is a cartoonish image, as you can see. So we have given a prompt of a cartoon of monkey. So here you can see this is a sketch house, hand-drawn sketch of a Porsche 911. So it is a sketch. Here is a sculpture, so it must include the word sculpture, as you can see over here. So here you can see some unique things like a photo of a teddy bear on a skateboard in Times Square. This is also a good image. So basically we can give DALL-E the information of an image that we want to create, and DALL-E will create that for us. So if we come over here, so let's say we also want to create a 3D render of a banana. Okay, let's create a banana. Okay, so let's try to give banana some characteristics that does not exist within a banana, so it's unique. A 3D render of a banana jumping with its legs from a building. Maybe let's do it from building on a skateboard. So it's very, I want to make it really interesting. So it's 3D render of banana jumping with its legs. So I want to mention that banana has legs from building on a skateboard. In a sunny day, on has sunny day. So let's see what DALL-E comes up with. So we have given DALL-E our prompt. So the more information you add, the more unique prompt will be, I think. So let's see what DALL-E comes up with. Wait for a couple of seconds and DALL-E will generate for you 4 responses based on your prompt that you have given DALL-E. So let's see. So here you can see our banana has legs and it's jumping from a building on a skateboard. So these 3 look good, but this one, I really love this one. So whenever you like something, just click on it and you can download it from here. And this is the art that you created. So okay, so this is your art that you created with the help of DALL-E. You don't need any 3D softwares now. You can just create a render with help of DALL-E, so that's really great things. Okay, so this is good, but if let's say I like this one and I want to create some variations because in this case I am seeing that we are on a building and we can see stuff from, down there, but there's no indication of seeing anything down from the building. So basically I like this one. So if we want to create the variations that are similar to this one, just click on variations, and with the help of this, we can also create more variations of the stuff that we created that we liked. Okay, so let's see what a DALL-E comes up with. And the stuff that is related to our image that we like. You have 10 credits left, 15 free credits with refill on Master 8, or you can buy more. So basically we have a free account of DALL-E, so we can just create a few images, but that's fine. We can always upgrade later. Let's see. I think I like the first one better, so I've already downloaded it. We can go and search for other stuff as well. So what I'm going to do is click on DALL-E here. So here you can see that there is another option called Surprise Me. If I click over here, you can see that DALL-E creates a prompt as well. So it has created a prompt for itself. So basically it uses Chatgpt to create a prompt. Teddy bear shopping for groceries. One line drawing. Okay, you can also do this if you are experimenting and click on generate. An astronaut playing basketball with cats in space or digital art. So let's see what DALL-E comes up with in regards to this feature as well. Let's wait a couple of seconds and see what is it surprising us or not. wait for a couple of seconds because DallE generates images, so it takes some time. So basically, astronaut is playing basketball with cats in space. You can see this is a astonishing images that you really, if I wanted to create this image in Photoshop or inside Blender, it could take me hours to create, but with the help of DallE, it is really, really simple to create. And I like this one because it's a realistic looking image. So this one is more like a painting, and this one is also good. And you can see here the hoop also. So this one is good as well. I like this one. So if this one is still loading, I'll just click on here. I really like this one. I can just download. Okay, so you can also do freelancing with the stuff. You can give services of DallE on Fiverr as well. I can show. We'll be discovering and exploring DallE. First of all, let's see which types of content that DallE can create. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you different unique prompts and content that you can generate. Let's say, first of all, we can generate a sketch. Like for example, if you want a sketch of a polar bear in a zoo. So basically, we want a sketch of polar bear inside a zoo. If I click generate, so DallE knows that you want a sketch, not a photo, not a digital art. Load anything like a render, but you want a simple sketch. We do not mention a pencil sketch, but let's see what DallE does with the prompts of sketch of a polar bear in a zoo. So now you can see that so our generation is ready. This is a sketch of a polar bear in a zoo. You can see that there are different variations. I.e. like this one. This one looks like more like a sketch. Can just download it here. I also like this one, but it's less like a sketch. You can download this as well. You can edit this, or you can go with variation, but I'm not gonna do that. Well, so, DallE understands that you're looking for a set sketch. Okay, so if I go over here, you can see I added a photo of a bottle filled with sand instead. So a bottle is also filled with sand, and it's inside sand. So basically, we have given a prompt of photo, so it looks like a photo. Okay, so just like taken with a camera, this represents what I'm looking for. I can download this like this. Okay, you can go and search for other things like a monkey diving in an ocean of blood. That's scary, but I have added here that I wanted digital art. So this looks like a digital art. So you can try stuff like a digital art, a photo, maybe you want a sketch, or you can use something like oil painting of something. Like you can also use 3D render that we used previously as well. You can generate a 3D render of something. You can use stuff like a cartoon of a bear, for example. You can also use something like a sculpture. Okay, you can want to create a sculpture of for example, Leonardo da Vinci, etc., etc. Another thing that you can do is you can create anything in style of another artist. For example, if I go over here and search for cyberpunk, so if you see, cyberpunk uses a special style to create all of these futuristic images. So if you want to create, for example, uh, a female character with black jacket in style of cyberpunk, let's say. So in style of cyberpunk, just like these, I want to create a female character with black jacket. Let's see what DallE gives us with regards to it. So we got our results, and you can see these are pretty close. So if I go over here and see one of these images, like this girl over here, so I can see that. So it has the blue and pink vibe. So again, blue and pink colors. There are a lot of hues over here. and the female character is also in black jacket, and the hairstyle is good. I like it. So this one is quite futuristic. This one is also cool about, for example, you can change the background as well, but for this one, let's stay with this. Let's say we like this one, we can download it. Let's go back and let's search for something else. So let's say now we know that we can generate art and style of other people. So let's generate a 3D render of a planet of a blue planet full of water in style of people. So Beeple is a very famous 3D artist. If you search on Google, you can see that he creates a lot of art, and he's a crypto artist and a billionaire, of course. So hey, you can see this art. I think it was sold for $69 million. So his art is really, really unique in a short way. So let's see if DALL-E is able to understand the prompt and able to create art like these. So let's see a 3D render of a blue planet full of water in style of people. So it tries to replicate a style of people in its artwork as well. Of course, it will also take into account the blue planet full of water. So I like this one. Really good. You can download it, go back, and let's search for something else. Let's say, do you know who Leonardo da Vinci is? Leonardo da Vinci. So, well, Leonardo da Vinci has its own unique art, unique style of drawing. Okay. So if I go into Leonardo da Vinci drawings, so you can see it creates drawings in this ancient style. So this is also a good style. So let's try to create something in style of Leonardo da Vinci. I'll just copy his name. Let's go and let's try to create. So there were no smartphones back then. So let's try to create a smartphone in style of Leonardo da Vinci. Because there was no smartphone back then, let's see if DALL-E can understand and create a smartphone in style of Leonardo da Vinci. So let's see what DALL-E comes up with. So you can see it comes up with our drawing, but let's mention smartphone drawing in style of Leonardo da Vinci because these are not drawings. So let's see if DALL-E comes up with the drawing like these. After a small fade, I don't think that a DALL-E is picking it, but let's try it in this thing. In Leonardo da Vinci style smartphone drawing. So I think there were no smartphones back then, so that's why DALL-E may be struggling, but let's see. So let's change it from smartphone to something else like a monkey, drawing of a monkey, in style of Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, I forgot to remove this style. So let's see what the results are. Drawing of a monkey in Leonardo da Vinci style. So now that ChatGPT or DALL-E, in case, understands what type of drawing I wanted. So it was misunderstanding with the smartphone thing, but because there were no smartphones back then. So here you can see the Leonardo da Vinci style, and here you can see it created a monkey and it's same type of paper style and all that. You can download it. So basically, if you like any artist, like Leonardo da Vinci or any other artist online, you can ask DALL-E to create an art related to the style of that artist. So that is very unique when it comes to creating art with DALL-E. You can give prompts and you can tell which artist you want DallE to replicate, that is also really good. DALL-E's Outpainting. This is the DALL-E editor that they call outpainting, and we can do basically essentially two things with it. We can either erase the parts of an image and replace it with something else, or we can generate more parts of an image. Let's see, for example, we can go into Outpainting editor with two steps. We can just click on upload an image, and here we can select an image we want. We can crop this image and click on edit image. So we are inside DALL-E Outpainting editor. The next thing, well, that other thing that we can do is we can just click on here and click on try outpainting, and it will also take us to the outpainting editor. In this case, our image is already in the generation frame, so we want to generate an image over here. But in this case, the generation frame isn't empty. We can add an image here by clicking over here, and we can add our image. So we can reduce the size of an image in this case. Let's say I want this size to be over here. So in this case, you have seen that we can generate an image over here because there is an empty generation frame. But let's say we want to remove something from an image, then we will use this method. What I can do is I can just take an eraser, and let's say I want to remove this part. I want to remove this tree from an image. I'll just erase this. Okay, now I need to give some prompt about what the image is about. I'll just say landscape painting of a lake. Okay, and I just click generate, and it will try to generate something and try to fill this area. Another thing that I can do is here in this image, you can see there is an extra area. I can also light here. I want to fill this area over here. This is another thing that we can do with DALL-E. We can fill extra areas, or we can erase a part of an image. I can just write here again what the image is about. Landscape painting of a lake, and click on generate. Here you can see we have two generations, and let's see what DALL-E comes up with, and let's see if DALL-E fills this area. Also, let's see in this image if DALL-E removes this properly. Hey, you can see inside the first image, DALL-E successfully replaced that tree with something else. We can see the results. Hey, you can see this is pretty good. Also, you can see the other images. This one is fairly great. You can see this one, it filled it as good. And we have this one. I like this one. So you can remove any parts of an image with the help of DALL-E like this. You just need to give a prompt related to what the image is about. I just click over here, and I like this one. I can just download it from here. Okay, so this image is downloaded, as you can see over here. Now let's go and see the results of another image. Here you can see DALL-E has successfully created this extra area over here, and it also gave us 4 different options. The first one, the second one, the third, and the fourth one. I think I like this third one better, and it has successfully created the extra area with the help of generation frame. So you can create extra areas in your images, and you can also remove parts of an image. Just download this one as well. First accept this. This is complete, and download it from here. So these are the 2 things that DALL-E can do. Here you can see this is first image, and you can see the results of the second image as well. Now, you know how to use a DALL-E outpainting feature to erase parts of an image, and also, with the generation frame, add more parts to an image. Let's see how we can create realistic images, realistic portraits of people with DALL-E. So I'm going to show you how you can do that yourself. Just follow my steps. First of all, we need to give DALL-E the information about the model. The more information we can give DALL-E, the more better results we will get. Okay, so first of all, I will go with what I want with the shot. So I want a photo of a face, for example. I can add a photo of a face, or I can add a photo of a close-up face maybe. You can add a close-up face, or you can add just a face. I'm gonna go with face, so I want a face. Okay, so then I can add stuff like, is it a male model that I want or a female model? I can go with, for example, a female model. So, okay, so we have a close-up face of a female model. Okay, so we have a female model, or we can say a supermodel, etc. And then we can add, or we can also add like Netflix model, female Netflix series model. We can also add that. And we can add other stuff like about the expression of that model that we want. We can add stuff like a smiling face or a neutral expression face. I'm going to go with a neutral expression face. Okay, so I'm going to go with neutral expression face. We can go with smiling face, angry face, etc. We can add stuff like details about to have face or our hair. I can have long red hair, short blonde hair, or I don't want any hair. I can add stuff like that. I'm going to go with long, maybe short. Short, blonde hair. So I messed up the spelling here. So short blonde hair. We can also tell about the face. I can add like symmetric face if I want. Okay, I can add other stuff like, is it facing towards the camera? Is it not facing towards the camera? Opposite to the camera, etc., etc. I'm just say facing towards camera. Okay, we can add other stuff like front facing, side facing, etc. I'm facing towards the camera, or front facing, let's say. Because it's part of front facing and it is facing towards camera, like I can add stuff like, is it the photo is taken indoor or it is taken outdoor? I'll just say outdoor lighting. So add outdoor lighting to the image as well. So it looks like it is taken outdoor. I can add like Netflix style, or I think I should go with documentary style as well, because we added Netflix style. Let's say I also like the style of documentaries. Whenever the photographs are taken for documentaries, I really love that style. I can add stuff like that. You can add stuff like you want it to be professional photography. If you know professional photography, you can add stuff like 75mm lens or 120mm lens, whatever lens you want, we can add that as well. DALL-E will take into account that as well. We can add stuff like 4K Ultra HD image or 8K, in my case, 8K Ultra HD. So you can add more stuff as well, but I'm going to go with this information. You can add more stuff about the dress of the model, etc., etc. I'm going to go and click generate, and let's see whatever prompts will give us. Either if we can get a professional looking photograph or not. Let's wait a couple of seconds, and here are our results. Okay. I'm really excited to see the results. Okay, I really love these results, Okay, so this one right here, really great. I have created a photorealistic image, and it is a really good portrait created with the help of DALL-E. We can also add like, the red color eyes or, blue colored eyes, etc., etc. We can also talk about the lipstick if you want. So we can add other stuff as well, but with these types of information, as I showed you, we can create photorealistic portraits with the help of DALL-E, and this person does not exist in real life. We are just created with the help of AI. You can just download this image and you can use it wherever you want, or you can sell it on marketplaces, as I will show you in the future videos.